Welcome back, guys, to Team Smoggy Carton, and we're back with the MRC, the Porsche Carrera Cup, and this is round 1, race 2, still at Gilles Villeneuve circuit. And after the first race, this is now a reverse grid, but it's only reverse in their own categories, so you've still got the pros at the front, but as a reverse grid, and Pro 2 with a reverse grid at the back of the grid. So, in first is Fabuki. Second is Bazza. Again, thank you, Bazza, for the video upload of the videos. Appreciated it. Third is Bonma. Fourth is MotoGP. Fifth is Toby. Sixth is GT Blaze. Seventh is Martin R. Eighth is Hero Crown. So that's your pros. And now for the Pro Am 2, reverse grid, is Busby Boy in ninth, obviously first in his own category. 10th is Bandit. 11th is Kenobi. 12th is Halder. 13th is Dennis. MacGyver's in 14th. Jay West is 15th. 16th is C-Mac. So we'll jump back to the front of the grid. We're already on one light out. 2 lights will be ready. 3. And out they go after a long pause. And there's already a little incident at the back of this. Let's have a look, see who it was. Oh, and it does look like Bandit has left the room and the race. But we'll continue with the rest. So, oh, another incident there. Let's go back a little bit, I think. See who had that incident. Oh, it's Toby. Oh, he gets the car out of sorts. That's very unlucky there. Go all the way down. Does he get it back? Yeah, he gets it back forward. Hasn't lost too much time, I don't think. So he can battle onwards. Obviously, he'll have a bit of dirt on his tyres as well. So up to first is obviously Baz is in first. Closely followed by Bonma. Is Bonma going to pull the move on Bazza? Oh, a little bit of door banging. He does. Bonma goes into second. Bonma first. Baz is into second. Fabuki's in third, with MotoGP now going to try and plant a move on Fabuki up the inside. No, MotoGP thinks twice about it. Martin R runs it wide. Hero Crown now gains an extra place. Dennis up at the 7th. Obviously, GT Blaze behind him. Again, doesn't need to race these guys, does Dennis. Busby Boy in 9th. Jay West 10th, Kenobi, C-Mac, Aldair, MacGyver, all close. See Jay West pull the move on Busby Boy. See how he did that. Again, that is not a place I would overtake on. Can have consequences if you don't get it right. So far, not a bad start by everyone on the first lap as we go into lap 2. We'll move up the table as everyone goes. See Bomber now in front. Baz is still running in second. Fabuki's third with MotoGP right behind him. Martin R in 5th. He's got past Hero Crown. GT Blaze in 7th, Dennis in 8th, Jay West 9th, Kenobi's 10th, Busby Boy is 11th, C-Mac 12th. Now putting a move on Busby Boy. He does, he gets the job done. Halder tries and gets it round the outside, doesn't work. Again, just need to be a little bit careful when you're trying to overtake in certain corners. It doesn't work. Again, Toby now trying to get past the Pro Am 2s. Ooh, a bit of a clip there from MacGyver on the back of Busby Boy. Oh, there's now down in 15th place as we've lost Bandit. So Toby's making a move now through the pack, try and get back up to the pro class. We'll find it a little bit tricky, obviously with everyone in the same machinery. So Max now pulled the gap on Busby Boy. And MacGyver gets up the inside. Does he get round? There's a yellow flag. Everyone should slow down. Zero cramp. Oh. We'll go back a little bit there. See how that happened. Let's jump up to Hero Cramp. So he's on the side of Martin R on the inside. No contact. Oh, the car just doesn't want to go straight. It spins. Obviously, Hero Cramp's trying to get back on straightened up, and he gets a hit from MacGyver. So we'll go from MacGyver's point of view. A little bit of door banging there between these two guys. The yellow flag's out. Yeah, we'll leave that one to the stewards, I think. Carry on the rest of the race. Obviously Hal there with a 3-second penalty there as well. So Toby will easily get past him. Move up the field now. Again, apologise if I've missed any overtakes or incidents, guys. There's quite a bit going on at the moment. We're on lap 3. Enough the first 5 minutes into this second race. As obviously Fabuki's, MotoGP's got past Fabuki. As he's still running in second. Obviously Bondman's out in first still. Set the fastest lap of a 1:36.7. So MotoGP's trying again, making a move on Bazzett. Not the corner I would do it. And that's why you will hit the wall of champions. That's allowed Fabuki now to get past MotoGP. And Martinez behind MotoGP now in 5th. So we've got this pack of 4 cars battling. See the rest coming round. That's a great camera view for the first, second corners. He's still running in 3rd. MotoGP's in 4th. Again, Martin will be trying to find a way past MotoGP if he can. See GT Blaze there, just sat in 6th with Dennis behind him. Again, Dennis doesn't need to battle with these guys. Jay West is also there in 8th. C-Mac now closing down on Kenobi. Just a little bit too far behind to make a move on Kenobi as well. Unless he can get it done in the hairpin. He has closed up to the back door of Kenobi. Makes a switch back to the inside. Brakes a little bit later. Gets the job done. A great move there by C-Mac. So that C-Mac moved up the place. Toby still running in 11th at the moment. Busby Boy in 12th. MacGyver in 13th. See, Hero Cram's now down to 14th after that incident. Aldair's running in 15th. Bondman's still running out in 1st. But the battle's here at the moment. Fabuki has got past Bazzett. Martin has got past MotoGP as well. Again, that is a great camera angle. So Fabuki's now second. Martin are now trying to put a move on Bazzett. Bazzett keeps the racing line though. A little bit of a slide there from Martin. It hasn't affected him. And this is where the battle is. Doesn't matter where your finishing point, it's the battle and the most important and the best part of the race. See MotoGP try not to get the back of Martin. Martin pulls up on the outside. Oh, Martin runs it wide. He's going to end up with a big penalty for that. does. Nope, he hasn't. He hasn't gained a penalty for it. Very lucky indeed, but he has dropped a few places. See Dennis now up to 5th. He's leading the Pro Am 2 class. Martinez all over the back of him at the moment, but Martin's going to pull a move on. Gets it easily done past Dennis. Again, MotoGP on the move on Bazza as well for the chicane. Dennis just rubs the side of the wall of champions, but no damage. Very lucky indeed. Coming up to nearly 10 minutes now, and we're on lap 6. Busby Boy now getting on the back of MacGyver. Two of the oldest liveries. Oh, Busby Boy just gets it a little bit wrong coming out the exit of that corner. So that allowed MacGyver to get away. That would have been a great battle as well. But that allowed Haldare to catch up to Busby Boy. For the last 2 places. 2 places in their respective category. So we move up the field again. GT Blaze has picked up a half-second penalty. Probably just cut the corner somewhere. Again, a little bit of a tap there from Bazza by the looks of it on the back of Martinez's car. Let's move up. These two battling hard now, 4th and 5th. Gets the better line. No one touches the wall of champions. Buki's still out in 2nd, but he's got MotoGP right behind him. MotoGP thinks about taking the overtake in that first set of corners. Thinks twice. Trying to find out where Fubuki's weak point is to try and get the move done. That looked like a bit of a slide there from Fubuki. Now MotoGP's on the side of him. Side by side going around that right-hander. MotoGP gets the job done in the 2nd. Can Fubuki fight back? We'll jump on board with Fubuki actually. See if he can battle back to 2nd place. See there, Martinez and Bazza still battling hard as well. Coming down to the hairpin. 11 minutes into the race on lap 7. Bond was still out in front as well. Can Fubuki get a good slipstream here? On the back of MotoGP. Martinez just slowly creeping up to the back of Fubuki. Obviously these two guys battling, so they will do. MotoGP taking a lot of sausage curb there. Manages to get it held. Jump on the back with Martin now. Thanks Fubuki for that. One with Martin, you see Bazza there. This is where the battle mainly is at the Pro class. So these guys are very experienced. MotoGP pulling, looks like he's pulling a bit of gap there on Fubuki. Obviously Fubuki's keeping the gap between him and Martinez. See Bazza. Jump on with Bazza as well. See how far Dennis is. Dennis again. Don't need to race these guys. It is fun to watch, but for points wise or track position, it doesn't really matter. Jumping with Dennis again. The guys are just. GT Blaze is down to 8th. He must have had a bit of an issue. And these guys are just starting to space themselves out now, coming up to the halfway marker. I do apologise for that. There we go. C-Mac with a half-second penalty. Best off taking the penalties off the racing line and not on it, especially if there's no ghosting. Toby's made his way through some of the field well now. He's got past Kenobi. Just clips the wall of champions, as does Hero Cram. So he's going to have to battle out his way through the Pro Am 2 class as well. 13th is MacGyver. 14th is Albert. And 15th, Busby Boy. Also got a half-second penalty. Just grab a quick drink, guys. Eurocram all over the back of Kenobi. Try and find a way past him. See just Toby in the front there. See why these two are battling. He will make a bit of space. Obviously because Eurocram is Toby's target. And vice versa. Eurocram pulls the move out on Kenobi. Oh, Eurocram just a little bit. Not stopped his car a little bit, I should say. A little bit more. Kenobi's all over the back of him again. Don't need to race him. And the yellow flag's out, and it's C-Mac this time. What's he done? Has he done what I think he's done? Clip the sausage too much. He's on the back of J West. No, he catches the grass on the entry to the chicane. So he's done a good job there by waiting. Gets it back on. Also, let's go back a bit and have someone else off as well. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Kenobi. Let's see what happened to him. I do apologise for that. Oh, he's took too much sausage curb, and obviously that's put the car into a spin and hits the wall. So that's given him quite a bit of damage on the front. Again, just wait and see the track's clear. Great entry back onto the racetrack there, Kenobi. So obviously that's dropped him down a few places as well. Move up the field. Obviously, a slight few changes there through incidents. Well, this is going to be a good battle for the pro class at the back. 9th Toby, 10th Hero Cram. Just kisses the wall, Toby. GT Blaze running out in 7th. Oh, the back four, he's had a bit of an incident, maybe a penalty or something. And there's Noon up on the back of Bazza. Obviously again, different classes. He's down to 4th. So Martin has managed to get past him. MotoGP is still running in 2nd. Bonma is running out in 1st. Still with the fastest lap of now he's at 1:35.4. The last 30 minutes of the race. Just defending quite harsh and fair against MotoGP. MotoGP really trying to find a way past Martin R. Martin R takes 2nd from him. But while these two are battling, it's allowing for Buki just to sit behind them slightly, because if anything goes wrong with these two for an incident, you can literally take but 2 places at once. everyone else is just starting to be spaced out now. These two guys as well. Eurocram still not. Toby's still well ahead. Going through the field. And just battles here at the moment. As I can see, the only one I can see at the moment is this battle going on with Martin and MotoGP. Martin just clips the wall. Does get a bit of damage, but also MotoGP took a lot of sausage curb as well. So that's allowing for Boogie to catch up a little bit more. And also Bazza there. All 4 cars in one frame. So things are starting to heat up for these guys now. Bazza's starting to close up as well to this pack in front of him. And everyone starting to space themselves out. We're coming up to the last 10 minutes of the race shortly. Toby now going to try and find a way past Jay West. Eurocram's there as well. Back down to 11th. Obviously MacGyver's in 12th. These guys are quite far apart from each other. So a few incidents they've been involved in too. Busby Boy still running in the back, but again he's gaining points. So that's the best thing. He's coming away with them as well. Bomber's still out in front. Considerable gap now between him and Martin R. But Martin R still got his hands full with MotoGP. Bit of a slide there from Martin. Keeps the car under control. Again, Buki's just sat there waiting. See what these two guys do up in front of him. And obviously if anything does go, he's there, he'll take the places, same as Bazza. These guys knows what they're doing, they're just sat there waiting as we're going now into the last 10 minutes on lap 13. Dennis out in 6, GT Blaze behind him. Toby now coming under fire from Hero Cramp. And these two battling for last place in their category of pro class, sorry. Pro class, sorry. Just grab a quick drink. Apologise for that. There, did miss that. Let's go back. They both hit the wall. Go on the back. Oh, both cars slide coming off the exit. But Toby's the worst one off. Obviously, Eurocram didn't get no damage, but Toby did. That's very, very unlucky for Toby. He's also lost a place to Eurocram, but can he get it back? We've got Jay West there, sat behind him. C-Mac out on his own. And the last 8 minutes of the race, same as MacGyver. just out on his own, and Kenobi, Halder, and these guys are just out on their own at the moment in their own class. Onmer in first, still. Martin just clipping that wall. That's allowing MotoGP to get more and more close to him and find a way past. MotoGP sends it up the inside. Martin has got the better line. A bit of a slide there from Martin. MotoGP can't do anything about it. Obviously the dirty air now. So that'll be holding MotoGP off a little bit. He's going to try and make a brave, very, very brave move on this last chicane. No, it doesn't. Takes a bit more curb. Again, that sausage. He's going to have to be careful because them sausage curves will make the car bounce and slide out. See there, Fubuki still holding place. Just waiting for the right moment for these two to make a mistake. Same as Bazza. So we'll keep going through the field, see if there's any changes. I don't think there is at the moment. So GT Blaze has got past Dennis. Again, different classes. Dennis is still running first in that class. But now he's got Hero Cram coming up behind him, and Toby. Toby just slightly off the pace of Hero Cram there. Obviously with that hit on the Wall of Champions. Caused him a bit of damage. And everyone else out is just again out on their own, just taking in the views, just putting the laps in. Battle now again. It just does look like Martin has just pulled a bit of a gap there on MotoGP. See if Fubuki's still waiting in the wings. See if anything happens. You could also make a late charge against these two in the closing 5 minutes. Try and gain a place or two. Get on the podium. Same as Bazza. And this is the only battle going on at the moment. Hero Cram's got past, and Toby's got past Dennis. So to try and catch up to GT Blaze, which Hero Cram possibly could do it in these last few minutes. Same as Toby. So it could be another battle brewing up shortly for these guys. And GT Blaze just putting personal best sector in there as well. These guys now obviously spaced themselves out. Flash of the lights there from MotoGP. Just making Martin aware that he's still there. The last 5 minutes now. I'll jump on board with Hero Cram actually. See where Toby, see GT Blaze out in front in 6th place there. And obviously you can see Toby behind. Going down to the back straight. So it depends how late you want to brake for this, but you've got to get the car right on this chicane. Again, them sausage curves can do some damage to the car and throw the car off. Not just into the Wall of Champions, but can make the car spin. So we'll go down to the start, finish straight. First corner into a very long right-hander hairpin, if you want to call it that. And we come to the first chicane. Slowly catching up GT Blaze. Oh, GT Blaze has clipped the wall, so that's allowed Hero Cram a little bit more time getting closer to him. Now the second chicane. Hero Cram really closed up there. Again, Toby's there. So he's not Herocram's not worried too much about Toby at the moment. He's just concentrating on GT Blaze. Pretty much the same lines going through that chicane as well. Now we're coming up to the airpin. Jump on with GT Blaze. See how this goes. See Herocram closing up a little bit further there. Oh, it's a bit of a slide on does Herocram. See Toby still in the background. So coming into the last few minutes now. Final few laps. And GT Blaze hold out in 6 against Herocram. See the cars in front. See Bazza and Fabuki in front. Thanks Herocram and GT Blaze for that quick tour on the cars. Appreciate it. Yes, battles are starting to hot up now. See Bazza's. Looks like Fabuki's had a little bit of an incident with that 138 on lap 17. That's allowed Bazza really to climb up one in now. Again, this is where the battles are. We'll try and keep an eye on them. I think everyone else is just spaced out, as you can see on the map. We'll move up to the front. Bomber's still out in first. Martin has pulled the gap now on MotoGP for second and third. Well, this is one battle going on for Buki and Bazza. You see GT Blaze and Herocram in the background there. Both Herocram and Toby have done well to catch up to the group, or some of the group, in their own class. Herocram's trying to find a way around. GT Blaze has left the door open slightly on the exit, but gets the power down. Let's go down the back straight now. Can Herocram get the slipstream and get the job done before the chicane? He has a think. No, he just stays behind it. GT Blaze. Both missed the wall of champions. And we're into the final lap now, by the looks of it. Just see where Bonmer is, just so I know. Yeah, he's there. See Martin still holding second place. MotoGP third. Buki's running fourth. We've still got Bazza behind him. All on this last lap. GT Blaze is holding off Herocram. Dennis just tapping the wall there by the looks of it. J West in 10th. C-Mac 11th. 12th is MacGyver. 13th is Kenobi. Alves 14th. 15th is Busby Boy. This is the final lap, so Bonmer, is on the back straight. Again, MotoGP trying to make a last-ditch attempt to try and overtake Martin. Tries and goes around the outside of the airpin. Martin's got the inside. Both of them side by side. So Bonmer comes over towards start-finish, so he's took first place. Well done. Oh! What happened there? Did Martin just catch the back end, or MotoGP's trying to defend? Obviously Martin's ran a little bit wide, but he's managed to get second place back right on the last few turns. Martin's getting it all out of sorts. Can he hold second place? A very close finish there for second and third. Great racing. Fourth is Fabuki, fifth is Bazza, GT Blaze 6th, Herocram 7th, Toby brings it home in 4th, 8th, do apologise for that. Dennis in 9th, 10th is J West, and we'll wait for C-Mac, there he is, bringing it home in 11th. MacGyver's bringing it home in 12th. Some great racing there, guys. Some fantastic last laps. And Busby Boys finished in 15th, which allows obviously Kenobi's 13th and Haldare's 14th. So that's the end of that round, and hopefully see you again for the next round. So see you later.